Howdy y'all, it's Chris with Show Up Fitness, favorite trainer in the belt buckle. Today, this is for the trainers that have burned out. You're in a bad spot, you're in that rut, you're a victim right now, it's all right. I'm gonna get you out of there. Before we talk about this though, make sure to follow us on Instagram and YouTube. If you need to pass that NASM CPT, we got you covered. Go to our online, we have our full-time student option. I will put that NASM hat on and get you to pass the NASM. Over 300 people in 2019, easy peasy, but more importantly, I'm gonna teach you to put this hat on and to be successful long-term. Programming, working with people, shadowing people to business, a lot more than just that textbook. So let's get into this. Burned out. Why? Why are you burned out? I have my hunches. I'm going to tell you my experiences because what would it be like getting advice from someone who's never actually burned out themselves? So I've been a trainer for over 14 years. I love this stuff, but you're going to have your highs and you're going to have your lows, and how you get out of those lows and how you rebound are what are going to define your long-term success. Think of the best athletes all time. They have their highs, and that's what we focus on, the championship rings, the Super Bowls, but they have their lows. And what defined them is how they got out of it. So let's help you get out of this burned out phase. So the first time I was burned out, I didn't actually experience it when I was training. It's when I first started teaching. About 3 years into teaching when I moved down to Santa Monica. I have a little pity me story where I left the Bay Area, moved down to LA for the wrong reasons, which was a girl. Picked her up in my truck, flowers, I was all excited. She was crying. I'm like, oh, she's so excited. Nope, she didn't want to go. So my heart was broken, but I moved down there anyway. And the first just year to two, I just didn't like it. The students sucked. They didn't like me. Why? Because I was teaching NASM, and I had a different viewpoint, so I was getting them to think differently outside of NASM. They didn't like that. Tell us more NASM. We want to know 421. I'm like, oh my God. Let's look at Cressy et al. Blah, blah, blah. We're not going to get no NASM tirade right now, but I was burned out. But then I reflected. And if you know me and you've reached out to me, I will ask you 3 things when you're burned out. Number 1, what book are you currently reading? How are your workouts? When was the last PR that you set? When was the last conference you went to? And my bet is that you're burned out because you forgot your why you're doing this, and you're doing it to help people. And you could have some shitty clients right now, they're showing up late, they're not getting results, they're pointing a finger at you. But at the end of the day, what we like to do when we're burned out is we point a finger. It's someone else, it's Equinox, it's 24, it's the industry. I like this analogy right here because you look at the finger point, 1 finger, 3 fingers back at you. So at the end of the day, you're the one who's going to get yourself out of that rut. You are playing the victim card right now. When you point, remember, 3 fingers. Hold yourself accountable. Why are you in a rut? And I'll be willing to bet it's your routine. You wake up at the same time. You have the same clients. You're not continuing education. You're not reading. You're not working out. Your passion is gone. You have no fire anymore. You got to get that fire back, and you're going to do it by going to conferences and learning from people who are passionate. And say, no, suck it up, Buttercup. Let's go. You have a great opportunity to help more people. You're a great trainer, so why aren't you training more? When you're down in the dumps, you got to dig down even more and help more people. I'm not making enough money. I don't like what I'm doing. Shh. Shut your mouth when you're talking to me. That's victimhood right there. You have an opportunity to change lives, and if you're not happy with where you're at, you need to train more. Find clients, find potential people that want to train with you and do it for free and change their lives. There's something about training someone for free that when they're coming in and they're going through the work, they're so appreciative, and when they get the results, it's just a different ballgame. That's why I challenge all my trainers, all the students to go through our internship, train always 1 person for free. Give back. We're great trainers. We can change the obesity epidemic that we're in. That's your why. You want to help people, but you forgot why you're doing it. So your routine is probably you're in just a constant negative cycle. It could be your environment as well. Your coworkers are doing the same shit as well. They're bitching about their work. They're not happy with their pay. They're pointing the finger. So when you have everyone doing this and no one's holding themselves accountable, you have a really awesome opportunity right now to pick up your belt buckle, put your big boy pants on, and go, you know what? I'm going to stop being the victim, and I'm going to show up, and I'm going to do 130% more effort. And I'm gonna work with more people. I'm gonna go to my boss and say, you know what? How can I help you? What can I take off your plate? I want more responsibilities. You know, in your mind, you're like, I got a lot of shit going on right now, but I'm gonna show up and I'm gonna do more. And train this person over here and train this person. Maybe there's another trainer that's in the dump. Help them get out. So what makes you get fired up? You need to have that passion, that fire. And for me, when I was at that low, it was writing. So I found myself, I was pointing a finger. These students suck. They come in late, they're not appreciative, and they're challenging me, blah, blah, blah. It's them. And then I'm like, you know what? It's me. I need to focus on what I can do to help more people. And at that point, I may not have been happy with my current class, my students, but what I could do is find something that I really loved, and it was writing. So every day I found I would come in, I would get into class earlier than normal. I would do more videos in class, do more articles, and get them thinking more. And I would be so excited because I was looking forward to writing. Then I was like, okay, whatever, I'm done with this class, I'll get into writing. But I was so passionate about the writing and looking forward to that, my classes got better. So right now, if you're training 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hours a day, or you're not training enough, you got two approaches. If you're training a lot, find something on the side that gets you fired up. Maybe you start your online, you start a book club, you start working out on the weekends with a booty camp class or whatever it is. Do something that you really, really, really enjoy and look forward to that. Option 2, you're not making enough, you're in a rut because your finances, you're in debt, whatever it may be. Start training more people. Fill in those blocks where you want to be training. So if you used to have a 5 a.m., a 6 a.m., and a 7 a.m., and they're now gone, and your first client's at 8 o'clock, I'd be willing to bet right now you're waking up at 7, 7:30. Screw that. You got to wake up at 4:30. Tag us, 4 a.m.ers. Get up and show up. Go for a workout. Go for a walk. Meditate. Read. Put your feet in the sand. Get connected. You are playing victim. The reason you're burned out is because you're scared. You're scared of achieving what you're capable of achieving. And you can do it, but you got to show up. It's about showing up with the positive mindset. So I challenge you to stop pointing a finger. You may be burned out, but it's easy to get out of. Start working out more. Start reading more. Surround yourself with people that are fired up and want to make you better. Set PRs. Go to conferences. Reach out to people and get a better circle. It's all about showing up, y'all. If you want to become a trainer, San Diego, Los Angeles, if you can't make it here, our online internship, we have a part-time, full-time, and then a mentorship that's really going to help you become the best that you can. Favorite trainer belt buckle.